Ms. Morgan. We're in the kitchen with Chef Feker with one of Nicole's favorite dishes.
I love split pea soup.
You know, one of the reasons we call it split pea is because they usually use dehydrated dry peas, and they have a split, and they're not round anymore. That's why we call them a split pea. I am using fresh peas. First of all, this is because spring is here.
Yes.
Even though Rob is absolutely right, it doesn't feel anything like spring, but really Mother Nature has come back and is rejuvenated. So what we're gonna do is, this is something that we love at Il Mito and everybody enjoys. We have a little bit of onion that is diced up, and for thickening agent, you have two choices. You can use some potato flour or roux, you can use some potatoes, or you can use some split peas then, you know, to thicken the sauce. So what we're gonna do is, we have some bacon that has been rendered. I have removed the fat content, and we're gonna use that with all those beautiful yum-yums that are at the bottom of the pan to cook our onions. Are you ready, darling?
If I say rendered versus fried, will I sound like I know more of what I'm talking about?
No, absolutely, but there are two different techniques. Frying is when you cook an ingredient under oil.
Yeah.
Rendering is when you remove the fat of an ingredient by slow cooking it at a very low temperature.
I don't know what I'm talking about. All right,
So
what can I
You
do?
look wonderful anyway, and you're wonderful as it is. Yeah,
Okay.
so let's do this. I have this on a medium. Let's cut this onion for me. Would you cut one side with the flesh side up?
Okay.
Take that
Just
tip
take it
off.
like that?
Yeah. Okay. Now try to do the other side with the skin side up. See how much more difficult it is.
You trying to embarrass me, Chef?
Yeah. No, I just want you to see the difference.
Wait a minute,
Because
so you're supposed to cut it with the thing
flesh side up.
Oh.
It's like bell peppers. When you start cutting bell peppers, you always cut it in half, and then you slice it with the flesh side up instead of the skin side up. It's much easier.
Hey, this is gonna make me cry.
I
All right.
screwed
No, you keep lips closed like this, so nothing.
That means I can't talk. That
That's
can't
right.
happen.
Just chop the onion, will ya?
It's fascinating.
Go ahead. I'm gonna add the potatoes in here. Dice your potatoes small so they cook much faster, and your soup is ready very quick. Beautiful.
She's still over there cutting.
Okay, now when you get at the end, be careful your finger. When you get at the end, instead of keep cutting, drop the onion. Now it won't roll anymore.
Shows only
Just
an
chop.
hour.
Yeah, rough chop it. And give me the, that's it. That,
oh,
look at you go, girl.
Well.
Beautiful. She's gonna kill somebody, everybody. I
Sorry, I
swear.
snapped.
I have nothing to do with this. Let me get the onion.
You got going there. Okay.
The onion goes
Those
in
are
here.
like really big pieces. That's what you want?
That's fine, because we're gonna blend them. And that's
I'm
why we
not
haven't
crying
blended.
either.
I see.
I just have to
It
show
does
up.
work. Or you put your onion for 15 minutes in the freezer, so the water content of the onion is pulled together and it doesn't
Really?
release itself.
Okay.
Next, what we're going to do is we're going to increase a little bit of the temperature and add all the fresh peas. You can't get any simpler than this. All the peas that you want.
You haven't thrown me yet. I can do all
love
of this.
peas.
Now wait till
right.
you taste this, Nicole. This the
a
difference.
difference?
Thank you. The difference is not it's so starchy. You know, a lot of times we have split pea and it's like glue. You know, gluing together. Yeah. This is very, very mild. And don't forget, when it comes to peas, everybody, you do not want to sit down and take the peas out of the pod one by one. A lot of times, some ingredients are better frozen, and they have more nutrients, because when they freeze these, they're by law frozen 8 hours after picking. That's why they call them IQF, instantly quick frozen.
Ah.
Did not know
Then
that.
you
So
have the
everything's
nutrients.
locked in there,
exactly,
right? Yeah,
exactly. You have all the nutrients. You just don't have sugar that has changed, like corn.
Right.
A lot of times you buy corn that it has traveled so long it doesn't have any nutrients. A little bit of sea salt, everybody. We're going to use this help of sea salt to pull out the water content. This is not for seasoning purposes, as I always say. This is only to create a chemical reaction. We're going to season later. Because if you season now, by the time the soup is cooked and reduced, it's going to be too intense and it's going to be too salty.
Huh.
I love it. So, so this is it's gonna reduce, and the big chunky onions are that's gonna be okay?
I'm going to blend everything together, and when we see this finished product, it's going to be all a puree.
And does the rendered bacon go back in?
It's going to go over the bowl, so when you're taking a sip of your soup, you just break it, and why am I using bacon, by the way? Ham hock.
Awesome.
Ham hock is always used in that whole. So instead of ham hock, I'm using bacon. So for those of you that don't want pork bacon, use turkey bacon, and you get that smoky flavor to it. That's all we're doing. Can I have some of that basil, by the way?
You can have anything you want. What, do I break it or cut it?
Just give it to me with the leaf and
Give it to me.
throw it in there.
He says, I'll take care of it.
You know what? Just give me the damn. Oh, I'm not allowed to do that. Sorry, guys. Did I just say that?
But you said it to me.
No, honey, I wouldn't dare say it to you.
Now I'm gonna cry because you hurt my
good.
feelings.
No, what is that? What's the
Fresh basil.
basil?
But what was the
smells
other thing you put in
excellent.
there, though?
Sage.
Sage and basil.
And a little
Exactly,
bit of
sage
love.
and basil. And
little love.
tons of love. That's Feker love, baby.
You keep cooking in here.
Nicole, get us out of here,
Vegetable broth. Yeah, go. Just go. Just leave me alone.
Okay. He's going to keep cooking. And this is really going to be good, I'm sure. But what about this? How good does this sound? Girl Scout cookies and beer. Yeah.
Huh?
We're talking about beer. We're talking about really strong coffee and also energy drinks coming up after the break.
I'm your drink.